think our guys, they respond really well at halftime. Every halftime we do talk about certain adjustments that we need to make, how we need to play, and we come out and execute on a high level. Thank you. So today in that third quarter, we did score 48 points, but it was really defense that ignited all of that, getting, steals and being really able to run out of that.
Seems like Brandon has been more active on the defensive end recently. Obviously had that big block at the end of the Charlotte game, had a block and a diving steal in the first quarter tonight. How much of that do you think is just connected to getting his legs back, getting his conditioning back after such a long layoff, and then working his way through the season here?
For sure, I think it has a lot to do with that, but also it's he really wants to compete, he really wants to win, he really wants to contribute to our team, and our whole team, all the guys are really competing at a high level. So we're trying to be really aggressive on the ball, disruptive, and he's helping us that big time with his length and his ability to attack the ball, to protect the rim, to rebound the ball, and that really helps our defense.
For a young team that could probably use some reps at meaningful, competitive, playoff-like basketball, what will it mean to play a quarterfinal game in the NBA Cup?
I think it's awesome. I think our guys deserve the opportunity to compete in that setup. It's going to be really different feeling for us because it's going to be one game that can decide are you going to Final Four or not. Definitely we do have ambition and desire to be there. So I'm really excited about the opportunity to play, and I think team is going to be excited about it as well.
The Ingram plus bench lineups have been particularly dominant to start the year. What is it about those lineups in particular that are working so well?
I love our media. Like you guys love analytics. You know more about analytics than me, finding all of those lineups. I think Brandon is helping us in so many ways. I think he's doing a really good job, obviously, being a prolific scorer, and then his playmaking and how he opens up the space for everybody else. And we're still learning, what is his move, where he's going to get on the floor, and how we need to be moving on the backside there, how we can space the floor correctly and open up the floor. And that was the problem for us in the first half. We did not do good enough job opening up the space. We were playing over top of each other, and we just wanted in the second half to give more room for everybody to play make.
Jacoby had told us a story a couple days ago about how you gave him a pep talk to kind of give him confidence. He was the first guy off the bench tonight. What is it about kind of his process and figuring things out on both ends of the floor that you've seen over the start of the season?
First of all, he's a very, very talented basketball player. He's very young. There is so much for him to learn. And he just needs to understand that it's a process, that it's not going to happen overnight. And a lot of times, we play 10 guys in rotation. Younger guys will be in the shorter stints there. And as a young player, you really want to make that impact on the game right away. And that's impossible. If you put that expectation on yourself, and if outside world is putting that expectation on you, it's going to be really hard. All you got to do, go out there and compete and try to execute game plan. Game is going to come to you. And that applies to Jacoby, but that same thing applies to Jamal and Grady and all the young guys. And for our young guys to be in those roles and to learn how to use those minutes in the best productive way, I think it's a great learning opportunity for us.
There was a possession in the third where quickly pump faked, give and go with the wing, with Scotty back to the other wing, relocated back out, and then hit the triple. Is that a possession you're going to show to everyone tomorrow to be like, this is what pretty basketball looks like when we pass, make quick decisions?
We're not going to watch film tomorrow. So I told coaches we're not going to be watching film tomorrow. Yes, definitely. When we talk about standard of play, it really involves playmaking, good spacing, playing off of each other, moving the ball. Today we finished the game with 3 assists, and that was one of the definitely plays that was highlighted tonight.
I know with Sandro, obviously you guys signed him for a reason. You guys liked him, but is there something about his game that even has maybe been a pleasant surprise for you through the first month of the season?
He's a very high IQ player, and he really is trying to help the team the best possible way. So, and pretty much every night is going to be different. Sometimes it's going to be his shooting. Sometimes it's going to be him running in transition. We put the ball in his hands tonight to see him playmaking and attacking downhill. I think there is a lot of stuff that he can do that we're still discovering, and I just want to give him a platform that he can to be himself and to be comfortable in his own skin.
IQ had 7 assists, no turnovers tonight, some of them really pretty as well. What have you made of his creativity, especially working in the half court?
I mean, guys, when I talk about IQ, I can talk about for days about his commitment, about how hard he works, and what kind of great job he did this off season. Every rep that he does, every single time that he steps on the floor is 100%. He's going so hard. So for me, it's not surprised when I see him contributing in this way, and he still is going to continue developing as this season is going on. He's figuring out a lot of stuff, that he's finding his teammates, staying aggressive to score for us, playing high-level defense. Like, I'm really, really proud and happy for him.
Similarly, Jamal, 10 assists, 0 turnovers, been one of the best playmakers in the NBA so far. I mean, what do you make of this jump from him this season?
It was very important for us to have him in that role and to really take care of the ball. And not turning the ball over is something that's for backup point guards. It's very, very important, you know. And he does a really good job, not just with taking care of the ball, but also touching the paint, playmaking, finding open people, and at the same time guarding on a high level.